What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. Welcome to the stream. I'm excited to have you here. It is a really cool weekend or a cool week that we're going into because Halloween's coming up, and then we're right into Black Friday, Thanksgiving, the holidays. So, this is a really cool time to be in e-commerce. I have my camera on now, hat backwards, everything ready to go. Everybody should be able to see my screen. You should be able to see me, and you should be able to hear me. So, that being said, welcome everyone. The screen that we have up right now is just kind of our welcome screen for those of you that are new. The top link, profitph.com/free store build, is our free AI store builder that utilizes AI to build you a store from scratch, ready to go, even if you're brand spanking new. And it is completely free. It will ask you if you want to upgrade to a premium theme. That's optional. It's just when you're building out your store, if you're going to build it out, if you're going to get a premium theme, it's better to do it from the start, right? Because you're going to be tweaking things. Below that is our recommended vendors. And again, for those of you that are new, welcome. This is a series that we do every single Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST. And it is completely free training. There's nothing for sale on here. There's no bait and switch. I know that you're probably used to a lot of gurus only doing webinars when they have something to sell. That is just simply not the case over here on the Profit Power Hour. I do these, to be frank with you, even when I don't want to do these, which is every week. It's funny. We had a mastermind here in Alice Beach, Florida this week with a lot of our group. And I've been doing these webinars since 2014. And so some of the people that are on this webinar right now and the people that I've met over the years, they've been following me since like the OG days, since I was literally doing these webinars in 2014. And one guy told me this weekend that he has never missed a single Profit Power Hour. I have a couple people that are like religiously on these every week, and they love them. They're beneficial and they're helpful. I've been doing these again. If you go in here to your Access Adrian members area, scroll down to Profit Power Hour and click on this banner here. It'll take you to our members area, and you can see we've cut out the 2014 replays, but we have replays all the way back to 2016. And we did these every week. Like we literally never missed one. Anyways, this weekend, someone came up to me. I believe it was Rich. Rich, if you're on here, shout out, what's up? Enjoyed seeing you this week. It was like, you said you never missed a webinar before. And then this year, you've missed a couple of webinars. And I was about to say, well, I come up with my excuses like, he's like, I told my wife, wait till he has kids. And you're right. You're so right. Sometimes having a kid, I've had to choose special events. I'm going to choose my kid every time. And sometimes I'm just freaking exhausted or I get sick because my kid's been around kids, all these different things. But I'm on here every week. I'm streaming every week. If I'm not on here, I have a training to stream for you on here. And it's very rare that I miss, though this year has been quite the struggle for me. I'm a new dad, and I'm still trying to figure out, juggling time with my son and time for myself, time with my wife, time for my business, time for friends and networking and health and fitness. And been turned upside down. But life is good, so there are no complaints. But you can go back and you can watch these replays. So you can watch last week's and the week before and so on and so forth. We've been talking a lot about Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So just something real fun, just real fast. For those of you that are new, these webinars, yes, they are trainings, but they're also your access to me in a more personal fashion. I want you to know me more than just that Shopify dude that is, endorsed by Shopify, it's one of their top partners, and all the accolades, that you hear people talk about themselves or even me. I'm just a normal dude. I get sick. I get sick and tired. um, I get lots of anxiety about stuff, probably just like many of you. Um, and I make mistakes and I launch campaigns that completely fail and completely bomb. And, I lose money and I make money. And so my one of my favorite artists is Drake. I know some people don't like him, but there's this song. I always held on to this quote in one of his songs where he said something like, I think it goes, "Oh well, I guess you lose some and you win some. Who cares as long as the outcome is income?" And that stuck with me. It is an older album, really old. I think it was off Take Care. And it makes sense. Like you're going to lose a lot, but one big winner could be significantly more valuable than losses. And that's kind of what has kept me going as an entrepreneur. I go through many of the same struggles that y'all are, maybe a different scale, or maybe I have access to more resources. And that's why I like to give you access to me. That's why this portal is called Access Adrian. But on a personal note, I just want to share some fun things with y'all. This is my first Halloween with my son who's about to turn 2. I'm going to say the first Halloween because, well, I mean, he wasn't really aware of anything last year. And I wanted to just show you a couple of really cute photos and of our mastermind too. This is the mastermind that we did this weekend. I'm trying to make this bigger. We had this room here in Alice Beach. It was a beautiful room. This is actually 2 of our team leaders in my company, personally like reviewing everyone's Shopify stores, helping them optimize things. There's a Rich right there talking to our top TikTok ad buyer. You got Flo there. He actually is, one of the guys that worked for us for a very long time. He dropped by to visit. He worked for my e-commerce stores and this side of our business as well. So, it was really cool. It was a really cool group. It was a small group, so we got to spend a lot of more personal time. This is our TikTok media buyer. So he buys all of our ads on TikTok, teaching TikTok ad buying strategies, which I knew nothing about because I'm not a TikTok ad buyer. I know Facebook so much better. And this was a Q&A here, but this is one of our top Facebook media buyers as well. So, we just went over everything from A to Z, and it's so cool to meet so many of you. And then this weekend, after I finished the mastermind every day, all day, for 2 days straight, I was going home to my little boy. And there was a Halloween event that took place here at Alice Beach. And so we dressed him up for the first time. We dressed him up like a little dinosaur, and he loves dinosaurs. And this is him and I. I love this photo. It just like melts my heart. Him and I walking through the amphitheater, and they were like playing music, and it was just such an incredible. Life is incredible, and I just couldn't like I get to do this mastermind and grow as an entrepreneur and work with people and hear people's stories and help people, and then I get to go home to this beautiful family. It really is a dream life that I'm so thankful for. And I just got some little funny videos of Draco. My son's name is Drake. I call him Draco. But this is a little video of him eating his snacks because he didn't really care about getting any more snacks. He just wanted to eat the snacks that he had. So he just danced into some music, got his little faux hawk there in the front, eating his little snacks. And it was really hard to do this, but we actually got him to put his dinosaur mask on. And so this is him with his little dinosaur mask on. But all he wanted to do is play with the electric fan that we have on the stroller. So it appears he might be ADD like I am. Sorry, Draco, if you inherited that. It's so cute though. Anyways, so that's what we did this weekend, and he's a little T-Rex for Halloween. Now back to business. That's a little personal stuff there. A lot of people ask me why I started talking about Black Friday so much last month. And I just want to show you all something, a tool that we use to kind of stay ahead of the curve as much as possible, and really verify that things are what we believe they might be, is we use Google Trends, free tool. So many of you have used it. And it tells us like what the activity currently is of people that are searching for specific things. So I'm just going to type in Black Friday. I'm not going to type in Black Friday 2024 or anything like that. And I'm going to go back the last 90 days. And you're going to see that in the last 90 days, there has been a significant spike. So in July is when we really started talking about Black Friday. This is preparation phase, July and August. September, we're prepping. But you see in October, literally like the 1st of October is when this really starts to rise up and spike. And now that we're at the end of October, October 22nd, 23rd, you see this major spike, okay? So people are already shopping for Black Friday deals. As a matter of fact, a lot of e-commerce stores are already, believe it or not, advertising pre-Black Friday deals. This whole thing of Black Friday starts early. And e-commerce stores and advertisers have been doing this for a couple of years now. I thought it was crazy when I saw it, but now it's more and more acceptable. People want deals early. Black Friday is so much more than just a day. It's like the whole freaking month. And you can see people already know that because they're already searching for Black Friday at a very high rate. I mean, this went from 0 to 100. It's another Drake reference right there, really quick. And so we need to be really focused on this right now. All right, so you should have Black Friday collections ready, be thinking about Black Friday potential products. You should be testing. And if we come over here to Meta and Facebook's ad library, so if you just simply go to facebook.com/ads/library, so that's facebook.com/ads/library, or you could just go to Google and type in Facebook ad library and it will come up. And it lets you search anything and everything advertised on Facebook. So I'm going to select all ads and I'm going to go ahead and type in Black Friday. And it's going to show me that there are 28,000 ads right now about Black Friday. Now, I want to make sure that I'm looking at new relevant data. I don't want to be looking at like ads from last year. So we have it saying active ads, so that's good. That means that these ads are they're live. They're not dead ads. So I don't really need to change anything. We could change the date from 2018 to 2024. That's not necessary because we're only looking at ads that are live, that are running, that money that's being spent on them currently. And there's over 28,000 results, right? So we see jewelry companies saying unlock early access to exclusive jewelry collections this Black Friday. You've got, this seems to be their hook, unlock early access to exclusive jewelry collections this Black Friday. Lots of ads from Italo Jeweler. So they're obviously doing something. And next fine earrings, pre-Black Friday sale, dazzle and timeless glamour. And if you see something that looks cool, and you can see they started running this roughly 9 days ago, It's running on Facebook, Instagram, their audience network, and Messenger. You can actually click on their profile and view all of their ads. So like any ad that they're advertising, you can view it. So this gives you an idea of like what products are doing well, what ad hooks. You can see in every ad they say pre-Black Friday sale, pre-Black Friday sale. This gives you an idea of like what is working well for them. Um, but also it just validates what Google Trends is telling us. Google Trends is telling us that people are at a very high rate, certainly not the highest rate, but a very high rate, comparatively speaking to over the last 90 days, are searching for Black Friday deals, right? So when we talk about searching for Black Friday deals, um, we want to make sure that people are really running ads for them. It's one thing for them to be being searched on Google, but are they actually, like, are advertisers spending money for Black Friday ads legitimately, like 26, 27 days before Black Friday even starts? And if so, what are they selling? So we see jewelry companies. We see, what is this? Third post, November 1st, Friday open. Everything's only $10. This is literally a fan page called Black Friday Deals. I've seen people do that where they start a fan page that's just about Black Friday deals. It gets a lot of attention. But the audience you build on that, like the fans and stuff, are only good, once or twice a year, really. Um, but yeah, there's 28,000 ads. So again, it's just simply, validates what we're talking about here, and it kind of gives you an idea of, what's working right now, what kind of hooks are working, and things like that. So Japanese foot pads. Don't tell anyone, but I found a secret on how to help detox the body. You've been hearing about that for a long time. Those are nothing new. But you can look through here, and the sorting kind of sucks, meaning like, there's no way to really sort it by how many impressions or likes and stuff like that. But you can get a good idea. You might could find a couple of hot products in the e-com space, get an idea of what kind of hooks are working for pre-Black Friday sales. And you see like this poor posture from endless hours of sitting can leave your body a mess. There's this like sitting pad here. And again, you can click on these people's ads and you can, you can see what other ads they're running. Like this is Black Friday deals, elevate your hosting game with our pre-made customizable silicone ice molds. And you can see there are quite a few ads for the ice molds, quite a few ads for this little butt pad for when you're sitting down. So these are some products that might be working right now. Here's another thing about hosting, or hosting per parties. And a lot of that is because in October, November, and December is like hosting season. Like everyone's having all sorts of parties, right? For the holidays and games and all that type of stuff. So, okay, we know that this type of stuff is selling now. We know that pre-Black Friday is a thing. One thing that I did, just kind of playing around, because AI is such a big deal right now, is I've started using, and I learned about this in my mastermind this weekend. One of my media buyers is like obsessed with AI, and there's this AI called Claude. It's called Claude.ai, and it's different than it's quite different than ChatGPT. They have a free version and they have a paid version. I think the paid version is like 25 bucks. I just like, anytime I do anything, I just like get the best, because I don't really intend to play around. I intend to like optimize and utilize things to the fullest extent. So I just bought it, but you can use the free version as well. So whatever works. And um, what I asked it was, can you locate any Black Friday trending product predictions for 2024? Now, most AIs, their knowledge base isn't 100% up to date. Like ChatGPT might be, I think, sometime in 2023. Claude is up to 2024. But it shows that, April 24 was their cutoff. And it's an intelligent system. It's AI. And it started telling me, based on consumer trends and market analysis from earlier in the year, here's some product categories that are likely to be popular. So I'm asking AI, hey, do you have any potential predictions here? Energy efficient appliances, AI enabled consumer electronics like doorbells and stuff like that, gaming entertainment, VR headsets, sustainable friendly, eco-friendly products. And so it said, elaborate on the AI enabled consumer electronics. So if you think that AI enabled consumer electronics could be hot for the holidays, which makes sense, let's elaborate on that. And so it said, okay, I'll expand on AI-enabled consumer electronics. Advanced smart displays and assistants, so devices integrated with multiple AIs, multilingual AI assistants, which will give improved natural conversation capabilities if you're like overseas, like I just recently was in Italy and Greece, and you encounter someone that doesn't speak English. There's some cool AI devices that you can wear on your ear. They can talk to the phone, whatever, and it can like real-time translate, which is really cool. AI enhanced security systems like doorbell cameras, health and wellness devices, kitchen and home appliances. So this kind of gives me a little productivity tools. And so this kind of gives me some really cool ideas of like what to look for. If I'm looking for AI electronics, these are the things that Claude believes should be popping this season. So then I said, okay, let's get a little bit more specific. Are there any products on AliExpress.com that you predict would be trending products for Black Friday and or holiday season 2024? And it responded with, based on early trends and historical AliExpress holiday shopping patterns. So it was looking at shopping patterns on AliExpress. That means it's really looking at the patterns at which most drop shippers are selling products. These are on AliExpress, most everybody is drop shippers. There's not many just people who go shop at AliExpress as a consumer. Well, there are, but like, volume is happening with drop shippers. Smart home tech accessories, mini smart projectors. We actually found one of these last week. It's that one that went stuck to, or maybe it was the week before, stuck to the wall, and it would like spin and it would project images, which is really cool. Wireless earbuds, LED face masks, we've talked about that. Skin analyzers, hair removal devices. Hair removal devices actually is, I wouldn't say AI powered, but someone was just telling me about this laser self hair removal system that they got, and they're like lasering the hair off of their body, and they were telling me how epic it was because they didn't have to go pay thousands of dollars to go get it done, or hundreds of dollars, however much it is, at a doctor. Cordless vacuums, heaters, air purifiers. Emerging trends would be solar, car tools, pet feeders, neck massagers, eco-friendly things, so on and so forth. And I haven't really asked it anything else, but from that, it's like, let's go over to AliExpress and let's just type in AI and see what comes up. I didn't even really think about, AI consumer electronics, but AI has been really big this year. And so I want to organize this by not best match, but by orders. And I could type in AI powered. So let's do that. Something is AI powered. Matching up with what Claude said, it looks like there are some AI powered security cameras. There is this AI powered super brain, various AI intelligent functions. I have no freaking clue what it is, but it's only 12 bucks. Think about all the aunts and the uncles and the grandpas and the grandmas and the moms and the dads that they're born in an era that still, for many people, like I want to say this because I'm not trying to be like, I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way. It just kind of is what it is. My generation, I was born 84. I'm 39, I'll be 40. Wow, it sounds crazy. I've been doing this since I was 20. I was born in an era where I grew up with computers. And when we're younger, we're more so like sponges. So I grew up with the invention of social media. I grew up into all of this, right? The generation below me, younger than me, the generations, they grew up with a different type of social media, but let's not forget where social media came from, right? It existed before Gen Z. Um, but they are able to quickly adapt to the new types of edits and the reels and the shorts where everything used to be long form. The generation above me, right? I don't know what generation that is, all the way up to the boomers. They were not born into a computer era. They didn't even have pagers and beepers at a certain point or cell phones. So um, AI is like so many people that I've talked to my age and above have no freaking clue really what AI is. Even I don't like, and I'm in it. Like I'm not obsessed with it, but I'm in it, and it's beyond me. But this younger generation knows everything about AI. Everything they're doing all AI everything. And even I should be able to adapt to it more so than like my mom, or one of my grandparents. So I guess the point that I'm making is that there are a lot of people where AI and this computer stuff is like so over their head that are moms, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and they see this AI super brain for sale on your Shopify store, and they read the description that they should provide here. Let's see if they efficient communication anytime, anywhere. Um, it translates. Okay, so it's a translator. That was something Claude recommended, was like an AI powered translator. What else does it do? So it looks like translating earphones, records and transcribes voice notes for you. Just I guess they call it a super brain. So they see this and they're like, oh, I'm buying that for my whatever, They love AI. Like this sounds like an AI super brain. This is epic. I can get it for, $35. Done. Like there's a lot of people that will think like that. They don't really know what the heck it is. They just know that AI is trending right now, and that's going to be a good holiday gift. I should have just said that. Like I made it my explanation and build up too long. I apologize for that. But smart features like recording, writing, translating, and more. So this is like I don't know what it is really. You probably don't really know what it is. And hell, the person buying it probably doesn't know what it is. They just know that an AI gift might be a really cool gift, and we could sell this for around $40 and probably generate, traffic to that with interest. So that's the point that I'm trying to make. So I asked Claude about products and categories, and it looks like he's kind of spot on. I mean, there are a lot of things in here that are AI powered on AliExpress that are clearly generating sales because you can see how many sales this stuff is getting. AI health monitors and all sorts of things. Now we can organize this by orders. So this camera's had over 1,000 orders. This one has had over 5,000 plus orders. You can see a lot of the top AI powered things seem to be security devices. There's this clock here that's a wireless Bluetooth clock. I don't really know how that's AI oriented, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We search for AI powered stuff, but you still need to read. And we found a couple of things. Like we found some things that we could dig deeper on, like AI powered. Oh, I was typing brain. That pulls up and doesn't pull up jack crap. Let's do AI powered AI brain. Nope, just some t-shirts. Let's just do. I'm just literally just off the cuff. That one thing said AI super brain in the image. I was like, what would happen if I type for that? Nothing. T-shirts come up. But let's see AI translator. A lot of people travel, they travel abroad. There's translators out there. AI translators probably cooler. Maybe it does the same dang thing that an iPhone app can do that's not AI oriented. I don't know. But if it says AI, then this holiday season is probably going to get more attention. So I would rather sell one of the ones that is an AI generator than like anything else. But yeah, there's some cool stuff right here. Some are earbuds, some are apps that you hold up on little devices, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's just me screwing around with one AI, recommending that I look at AI powered electronics among many other things. Man, this time has flown by. It's already been 30 minutes. Crazy. But if I were you, I would check out Claude or ChatGPT, talk to the AI a little bit about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday trending product ideas. It's not going to tell you exactly what's working, but it can really start pointing you in a direction that you might not think about. And right now, you should be preparing to do Black Friday, like early access Black Friday sales, because Black Friday sales are already strong on search right now. And there's over 28,000 advertisers right now, or ads that are advertising pre-Black Friday sales that are spending money on these ads. So, for some of these people, it must be working, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't continue spending money on those ads. Now, next week, what I want to do, and I thought I'd have time to get to it today, is we're going to jump into Zendrop and we're going to look at some of their top trending products. Zendrop, is a vendor, trusted vendor. I'm an investor in Zendrop too, about to partner with them in a much bigger way, as well as just kind of like someone that gave him some money forever ago. And I want to go over like these trendy products, but I think we need a good week to get some of the Halloween stuff out, because right now some of their trending products are going to be Halloween oriented. But I like things like this mini protein powder keychain. Like, this is insane. Like, the fitness industry right now is incredible. So many younger people, older people, middle-aged people are into fitness more so because of social media more than ever. And this is a brilliant product right here, that literally you could store your protein powder in. So while you're at the gym, you can get that protein intake right after you get out of the gym. And it's no surprise this is a top seller because it's cool, it's unique, it's fun. And to get access to their trendy products, you have to be on their Plus plan. And their Plus plan isn't free. Their Plus plan is roughly $600 a year. So I pay for that. They don't give it to me for free. And it's expensive. It's not expensive. How can I put this? $600 is not a lot of money, right? But for what you're getting, $600 is pretty cheap in my opinion. Um, but I like to pop in here for those of you that this is out of the budget, because they obviously have a free plan. And then they have all these cool upgrades and stuff that make the other plans enticing. Their company, they need to generate revenue. Um, Stay in business, they have big stabs. But I'm going to go in and I'm just going to show you what products are trending on Zendrop. And they got pages and pages. So we're going to go over these, so you can be prepared and start testing some of these, adding some of these to your store, like the golf putter laser sight, which is like, imagine how many people are going to buy that as a gift this year, for their family members or friends that love golfing. We'll get into it next week. So this is what we're going to do next week. This week, I wanted to share with you that the urgency and that it's happening. It's already happening. So if you're not prepared yet, use this week to prepare. Create collections, call them pre-Black Friday sales. You can launch ads this week for pre-Black Friday discounts. Get in the game. Look, right now it looks like, oh my God, I missed it. No, you didn't. Watch this. If I go back the last 12 months, this looks hot. Yes, this at the tip top, this is strong. Look, holy crap, it's happening. I'm missing it right now. Not really. It's happening right now. You didn't miss it. Because if I go back and I look the last 12 months, all the way to this time last year, we ain't diddly squat. We just a teeny tiny little bit over zero. Does that make sense? So this big spike is about to happen, right? So you haven't missed it. All of this right here, what you want to do is you want to catch this, where it goes from 0 up here to the 25 and up to the 50. You want this 0 to 50 range, which is where, if you follow me, do what I tell you to do, and you get on this, you're gonna get this come up, and you'll be able to enjoy the peak. A lot of people don't get on it until it's peaked and they're on catching the downfall. They're catching the crash. So, it's all about how you look at the data. When you look at it over the last 90 days, you're like, Jesus, insane. And it is insane. This is big. They're like, it's strong. In the last 90 days, like virtually nobody was searching for Black Friday. And if you look at data just from the last 90 days, you're like, oh my God, there are tons of people already looking for Black Friday. That's why there are Black Friday ads running all over Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. But you haven't missed it. It's on the come up. It's right here where it's about to just boom up and then go crazy. So we still got time, but it's happening right now. So let's go. All right. I will see you next week right here, same place, same time on the Profit Power Hour for more completely free epic training. Love you all. Thanks for giving me a moment to share some of my personal life with y'all. If you were at our mastermind this past weekend, enjoyed seeing you. We got some great things coming here on the PPH, and I will see you next Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST. Have a great Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. Be safe and spend lots of time with your loved ones. I'll see you next week. Good night.